There's a plethora of statistics that traders should take a look at when reviewing their week, their month, their year to understand how they've been doing. Now, let's forget P&L for a second, and let's forget even percent profitability. Now, there are three numbers that are often overlooked drastically that traders should really focus on when trying to get better, trying to make changes. Obviously, like I said, there are statistics that are important, like percent profitability, average winner, average loser, right? But think of these three numbers: the rule adherence percentage, right? Out of the days that you've traded, let's say 200 days, how many of those days have you actually adhered to your rules and your setups? Number two, the average risk per trade, right? Are you risking X amount per trade for X amount reward? Do you have a negative RR? What are you doing in that scenario? You want to understand what your average risk per trade is and your average expected profit, because if you have negative RR, then you have to have a higher win rate. And then trades taken without a quality setup, right? A plus level quality setups. How many trades did you take outside of those rules? Because the hardest thing is, like I've said many a time, is actually sitting there and waiting for those incredibly high probability setups to show up. So if you take a look at all the trades that you've done throughout the year, maybe 1,000, 2,000, who knows, how many of those were actually not A plus setup criteria? And these three numbers are going to give you something beyond the general statistics that every trader focuses, right? Track these monthly in 2026. I'm not saying go back and review the full year, but look at the last few months now and then start tracking them monthly in 2026, and you'll see that your P&L will most likely follow with that slow grind higher. So behavioral metrics predict profitability a lot better than what you see just statistically speaking, because you don't necessarily understand how to really shift percent profitability without understanding your behavioral aspects first. So I'll see you guys at community.tradeproacademy.com, and let's have a wonderful 2026.